Hello and welcome to this episode of Cosmic Crow Tarot. If you watched my last video, then you've seen this deck before. And even before that, I did the unboxing of this deck because it's one of those Kickstarter ones that I just cannot get enough of. But the reading I did last week is not the same kind of reading I'm going to do today. Within this deck, I'm going to move the guidebook out of the way first, are 12 cards relating to each sign of the Zodiac. Let's see if I can get them out here. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, and here we are. I'm going to set this aside for one moment and share these cards with you to show you what I'm talking about. Right here, we have Aries, the beginning of the Zodiac, followed by Taurus. That is the illustration for the Taurus card in this deck. Let's set these up here as we go through. Right here we have Gemini. I'm a personal fan of this one. I just love the energy of this card and how cool it is because it's like the sign of the twins and everything. So you got Gemini right there, followed by Cancer. That is the next sign of the Zodiac with the crab right there. Then we have Leo, and isn't that a fun Leo right there? How creative and everything. Like seriously, if this deck is like, I have to check out this deck and like where it came from because I definitely interested in getting that deck. Beautiful there. Virgo, there is the symbol for Virgo on the back. The illustration doesn't say much about Virgo, but it's like the creation and the beauty that they can create. So that is really awesome. Libra would be up next because that follows Virgo, and we have the illustration for Libra right there. Then Scorpio. Scorpio is right here with that scorpion, very tribal looking. It is awesome as well. This whole deck is. I love it. And then right here we have Sagittarius, cute little Sagittarius centaur right there. Capricorn, in my opinion, the most creative sign of the Zodiac, is right there. Aquarius, like Virgo, shows the symbol on the back, other than the fact that it's in a barrel and water and everything, like in the barrel that could have water, you know, that's the water bearer of the Zodiac. We have that right there. And last but certainly not least is Pisces. And just check out the cat with all the fish and everything. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, I share all of these with you for a reason. And as the title says, this is for all of us, every single sign of the Zodiac. So therefore, you know, you can watch this, you can experience it for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. All of it, every bit of it, can relate to a different zodiac sign or planet. So we are going to do that, and I'm going to hide these cards. Let's get the deck back out. I'm going to hide these cards within this deck and shuffle it. So whatever card is on top of that card, the certain zodiac sign that we come to, that is the message that it has for you. I'm going to take Aries, and I'm simply going to put Aries, you know, right smack there in the middle of the deck. Then we're going to take Taurus and do the same thing. Put it in the deck. Take the next one, which is Gemini, set it right there. Cancer is up next. Let's find a place to put that one in. We're going to put Cancer right there. Then we have Leo. Again, how awesome is that Leo card? I'm going to set him right there, or her, you know, lion, female, male, doesn't matter. Virgo is going to go right there. Libra, I think that actually we're going to set that one a little bit different because I think I remember seeing that background before. Scorpio, let's see where I can put Scorpio. Right there. Sagittarius will go right here. Up next is Capricorn. I'm going to put him down there. Aquarius, I'm going to set them there. And Pisces. Pisces is going to go... I'll see if I can find a spot. Yes, we're going to go right there. So there, all of those cards are within the deck. And now we're going to shuffle it in that weird way that I shuffle it, so we can get it really random to see what messages want to come up. Because this is, like I said, for every single sign of the Zodiac. And I'll refer to the guidebook. Sorry about my little stand there. I'll refer to the guidebook too, so we can share as much information as possible about those Zodiac signs and what the cards say. So as always, I want to begin this by thanking the cards for giving me this voice to share with you, for giving me a voice to share with all of us, and to give us the insight, inspiration, empowerment, or even caution that the cards want to share with us. Because that's what the tarot is all about. It's about giving us the insight that we seek, the answers that are within us, that we might not know ourselves until we see that illustration, till we really take the time to look within. Now, all 12 signs of the zodiac, they relate to each and every one of us. Like, even if we don't have that much energy in a single sign when it comes to our birth charts, that doesn't mean that energy isn't within us, because everything is. We are all kind of equal in that way. Just because, like, one of us might be a Sagittarius or a Taurus, one of us might be a Capricorn, we all have this creative energy, and we all have the ability to create the lives that we truly want to live. Don't expect somebody else to do it for us. We need to do it ourselves. So I've never done a reading like this before, so bear with me, because it might not work out the way we thought. You know, I don't know what's going to come up, but it's all 12 of us, all different signs of the zodiac. And you know, it's not going to be in order, because I've mixed the cards up in this deck. So I'm not going to go out and I'm not going to seek the Aries card first, followed by the Taurus card. No. We're going to go through the deck and we're going to find them one at a time. And we're simply going to share what they have to share with us. You know, the empowerment, the insight, the inspiration, or even the caution that the cards want to share with each of our zodiac signs. And it's more than just our suns. Like I said, every single planet of the zodiac, and even whatever zodiac sign was coming up on the horizon when you took your first breath, that plays a part in who we are too. That is the beauty of astrology, the beauty of birth charts, and just the beauty of life in general. There's so much more to us than we even realize. So I've got the cards shuffled and we're going to get right in. Missed one right there. There we go. And we're going to have to go through this to see where the cards lie. So I'm going to kind of go through here. It's kind of hard to hold the cards because, you know, it's so many cards. So we go through here until we get to one of those zodiac signs that I mentioned and I showed at the beginning. So who knows, they might all be in the same place because I've shuffled it together. I would hope that wouldn't happen because that completely defeats the purpose. There it is. There is Libra. Libra will be the one that we start with, as well as the 8 of Wands on top of it. So these are the cards that are going to be together. Libra, kind of fast asleep, but it needs to wake up. That's what this Libra card kind of reminds you of. It's kind of like a dream. The dream itself is asleep, but if you want to find that action, you want to find that success, the success and wealth of the 8 of Wands, then you need to wake up and go after it. Don't let other people get ahead of you. Don't let other people tell you you can't do something. When you believe you can, then you absolutely can. Now, Libra is very much a zodiac sign that appreciates the one they're with, significant others and stuff like that. And they very much often like want their partners to succeed more than they might want themselves to succeed. But in order to achieve your goals, Libra, you have to take control. You have to let that fire and that passion lead you to where you want to be. Success and wealth, like I said, is the number 8, as well as strength or justice, depending on who we ask, which deck we're working with. So you have to find that strength to go after your dreams. You can't just think about it. You have to go for it. You have to believe in it. You have to take your ideas and run with it. Okay, in the guidebook where it comes with the little zodiac information, this card, this one right here, comes from the This Is Me deck by Murphy Pines, and it gives you the website and everything of where you can purchase that if you want to purchase that deck for your own collection. And here's what it shares about Libra. Libra have a tendency to value fairness above all, and will engage in this tendency even if it puts them second to another or the group. Libras are rarely moved to anger, and if they are, it is beyond well deserved. They seek to make and sustain harmony whenever possible, and are a great glue for groups of people to make disparate personalities thrive together. However, this virtuousness can rub on some in the wrong way, and while it is often helpful, it may come across to others as overbearing or controlling. Likewise, the Libra themselves can often leave themselves without support as they reach too far to make everyone else feel good about the situation, especially in cases where middle ground must be found. So that is the energy of Libra. And connecting with that 8 of Wands, I get this strong feeling. This is saying, you know, go after your dreams. Don't try to just be there for everybody else and be fair in life. You have to be fair to yourself too, to find that balance within and believe you can achieve that success and wealth to go after your dreams. There you can see in that illustration, it says, I go, I go. You have to take control. You have to wake up and you have to believe in yourself in order to go after your dreams. You know, once you shoot those wands out, that's the energy of Sagittarius with this one. Once you shoot those wands out and you want to find that money that goes with it, you have to stay in control. You have to be fair to yourself and you have to go with the flow because life's going to get crazy. Life's going to be moving faster. So you have to take that control and you have to throw those wands, shoot those wands to where you want to be take that passion and run with it, and stay calm and collected when things start to go crazy, because that is the path to success and wealth. You are the one creating it when you let that passion go with you. So there, Libra, that is your message today. Believe in yourself, believe in your dreams. Don't just think about them, go after them and make success and wealth with them. So we're going to set these cards aside. I'm going to set them right up there so we don't get them mixed back up. And we're going to start right where we were before and go through the cards and find the next member of the Zodiac that wants to share its message. So this is going to take, a few moments. You get to see the illustrations there really quickly so you can see how awesome they are. This deck, seriously, this deck is so freaking cool. I love it. So we're going to keep going through the cards right here. I'm running out of things to say as I do it. Who knows how far it is. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. There it is. We have Cancer. Cancer is the next one up. And there is the 10 of Cups. So we know there's no Zodiacs in this. So I'm going to make it a little bit easier. I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to put these right back where we had them and talk about Cancer and the 10 of Cups. This makes a whole lot of sense, guys, because Cancer is very much the mother of the Zodiac. So that 10 of Cups, that is the happy family card of the tarot. And what's that saying that if mom's happy, everybody's happy. If mom's not happy, then no one's happy. So the 10 of Cups appearing for you, Cancer, suggests, appreciating that family that is around you, the family that you are a part of. Now, this can very much be that happy family like we see here with all the hearts and everything, with the mother, father, son, and daughter, like we see in the Rider-Waite-Smith, but that is just one example of a happy family. It's the family that we feel comfortable with, the soul family for that kind of example. Even our pets, our furry family, all of that, the people that bring us joy, the creatures that bring us joy, the things in life that bring us joy, that is what the 10 of Cups, I feel, is all about, is it's the completion of the suit of emotional happiness and fulfillment before we meet the members of the court. So appearing for your energy, Cancer, I think this shows that you have so much to be grateful for, so much happiness in your life, so many things to appreciate, and the more you focus on the good, the more the good's going to come to you. That is the law of attraction in action. That kind of rhymed, attraction and action. So appreciating all the good, that's how the good's going to come back to you. But as it is the crab of the Zodiac, as your emotions can make you or break you, there's always that fear, when something doesn't go your way, then you start worrying that more things are not going to go your way. With that kind of mindset, you're telling the universe, oh, well, I like to be miserable. I like things not to go my way. And I like focusing on the negativity. So the universe is going to give you more things to be miserable or more negativity. But on the flip side, if you focus on those things that you had to be grateful for, all those things that make your heart sing and make your heart beat more with every moment, the things that just put a smile on your face, the more you focus on that and the gratitude that you have for those things, the more good and happiness you're going to have in your future. Now, this is what the guidebook shares about Cancer, and it's from the Graven Chase Lenormand's accompanying Graven Chase Zodiac Oracle. And you can see that information up here with the website to get it if you want to add it to your collection. This is what it says. Cancers, my own sign for the curious, are receptive, oriented towards rumination or contemplation. They are known to be hosts or caretakers, often assumed to be empathic or homebodies. Cancers are thought to be ideal at reading a room, getting to know others before opening themselves fully. Likewise, people think of Cancers as being easy to open up into and connect with. The downsides to this are that Cancers get settled in their routines and spaces, and as such can become quite bothered by changes to what they have made. Their defensiveness and protection-oriented mentalities can overwhelm them at times when they're meant to help. So that is a little information from the guidebook about Cancer, but following just the energy of that 10 of Cups, appreciate happiness, joy, all that fulfills you. Focus on that and the gratitude that you have in that happy family that just makes you happy, however it might be, and you're going to find more happiness moving forward. A little interesting thing here, I need to do a shout out to my two best friends. One is a Libra, my other one is a Cancer, so you guys are set, love each other. You guys are married, so there. 8 of Wands, that passionate energy, moving quickly, together you guys are strong and capable of anything. We're moving on now to whoever else wants to come up in this little, way we're doing this. So I've got less cards now to go through, so we're going to see which one wants to come up. I do not know. I just stuck them there, and there you have Pisces and the Sun. So we're going to talk about Pisces and the Sun next. Set these guys over into this pile over here off camera so that we don't have to go through every single card again and get this going. So Pisces, there, Pisces. I love this illustration, and the cats and the fish. And look, the cat's like, I'm going to catch that fish. So there's very much like energy of, you know, trusting yourself, believing in yourself to catch what you want in life. And there is the sun. This card did come up in that reading I did in my previous video with this deck because, you know, Halloween, I love Halloween. You know, that's somebody's sun right there, like that enjoyment, the passion, everything that just comes with that holiday. That's my favorite holiday, but that's beside the point. Pisces energy with the sun, like Cancer, we talked a little bit about. So the emotional signs of the watery signs of the zodiac, the emotional ones, the intuitive ones, much positivity here. The sun says, like that 10 of cups that we had a minute ago with Cancer, that sun says, you know, appreciate where you are in life, appreciate who you are, and you know, appreciate all the things that you have to be grateful for. You are worthy of that day in the sun. You are worthy of happiness and positivity. I know emotions, like the ocean of emotion, as I call it, can make or break sometimes. But like I said with Cancer there, the more you focus on the positivity and the good, the more good and positivity is going to come into your life. So I feel like that's why the sun was sitting on top of this card in the deck, because you need to be happy. You need to believe you are worthy of that happiness. The sun can relate to that inner child, you know, having fun and just, you know, using your imagination, you know, just embracing that inner child and just doing something, you know, maybe a little bit childish, going out and just enjoying all that life has to offer, you know, taking life by the hands, those claws right there. That's really like speaking to me now, like taking life, grabbing life by the horns, going after your dreams and believing, you know, you can find that happiness, you can find that joy, you can find that day in the sun just by embracing who you are and your weird self and loving who you are inside and out. I say weird as a compliment. I don't know you. I don't know if you're weird or not, but weird to me is like the greatest compliment of all time. So that energy there, like, you just be yourself and embrace that sun within you, that intuitive emotional side of yourself. Dive into that ocean of emotion and come out knowing that you are worthy of sunshine and happiness and joy and positivity in your life, because when you believe you are, then the universe is going to give you those things, give you the joy, the happiness, and the positivity that you truly deserve. Here's what the guidebook shares about Pisces, and it's from the Celestial Animal Oracle deck created by Arrow Zero. So can I say that? Arrow Zero? That sounds good, doesn't it? And you can find the website right there if you want to purchase it for your own collection. And here is what it shares about Pisces. Pisces are tender and receptive. These people tend to think poetically, abstractly, seeing love in their idealistic view of the world. They follow their own schedule, rarely finding objective truth to be of interest. They believe in a higher purpose, whatever it may be, faith or otherwise, and as such, see the world separate from itself and its rules. The otherworldly nature of a Pisces makes them seem strange or mysterious, but generally they carry with them goodwill and see it in others as well. They will give themselves over to others with utter abandon in love and can seem sometimes to give too much or be overwhelming. This tendency can be a mystic or a sage, can put a Pisces in a spot where people venerate them as more than human, along with the issues that brings. Their inattentiveness to regulation and rules tends to rub the wrong way for most. So that's really interesting take on Pisces, and it just shows how awesome you are. So focus on that happiness. Believe you are worthy of happiness, and believe you're worthy of that day in the sun, and you're going to find more happiness and positivity in days in the sun for yourself. So that is Pisces. We're going to set him right up here, or her up right up here. I'm going to keep, because I don't know, you know, if I hit all of them if we go through, so I got to keep them kind of organized here. Yes, so far we have Libra, Cancer, and Pisces. So you know those energies are right there. Passion, fire, fuel you forward, Libra. That 10 of Cups, Cancer, that's an energy. Technically it's related to Pisces, but that's not important right now. It shows that happiness and joy is yours when you appreciate the happiness and joy in your life already. And Pisces, kind of same energy there. Stronger, yeah, because it's the sun, but you deserve to be happy, so focus on the happiness. Okay, now we're moving to whichever one comes up next. There's so many fantastic cards here. Right there is this card. And honestly, I don't know what card this is. We're going to have to refer to the guidebook here. I think it's relating to death, but I'm not 100% sure on there because, you know, I don't know what card this is. But there's Capricorn. This is an awesome illustration of Capricorn as well. And this card right here that has like, at the top, it's the human, and at the bottom, it's the skull and the death. So it's like life and death together. I'm getting this strong message coming through, like coming into my head now, that says, you know, you are the creator of life. You know, we're all going to die eventually. But while you're here, life is a sandbox. You create what you want. And Capricorn, you're the most creative sign of the zodiac. There is nothing you can't achieve when you believe you can. Okay, now that the more I look at this card, I think it's like the Queen of Swords, because you got the spade right there, and spade would be swords, and you got that Queen Q right there, and what other would that stand for than the Queen of Swords? But this is not the Queen of Swords. It is definitely a queen, and I actually found it in the guidebook. So I'm going to share with you now what it says in here so that you can really embrace this energy, because this is actually the Queen of Wands. And when it comes to the Queen of Wands, in my opinion, she's the most creative member of the court. Shows that ability that her passions can help create. So Capricorn, as you are the creative sign of the most creative sign of the zodiac, in my opinion, that passion of yours, what you want to create, what makes your inner fire burn brightly, can help you lead in life. So here's what it shares about the Queen of Wands in this deck. It's the Arcana Divina deck, and it's created by Envy and Deep, and you can find the website and everything, his Instagram or their Instagram, their shop, and their TikTok right there on the information. And it says the Queen of Wands is the raw avatar of motivation and fiery passion. She would defend herself, inspire others, and use her time exactly as she pleases. Confidence to a fault. In a reading, the Queen of Wands is imperial keeper of her time. She knows her worth, her value intrinsically, and she owns it and herself. She will stand up when she is questioned or challenged, and she is unafraid to speak her mind. She knows the value of time and does not waste it, but she also does not suffer fools. She is fiery and passionate. On all that is yours, or someone you know, maybe. But the short is, recognize when your time is worth giving to others, or where you stand to put it, use it. Take up your rod of power and stand for yourself, for your goals and your hopes, and use that time well. The Queen is a mother of inspiration as much as she is imperial arbiter of her own use of time. So strike to it when things get good in your brain. We don't need to read the reverse because it definitely didn't come up in reverse. It's very much upright, but it shows that creative potential that you possess, Capricorn. Let that passion, what lights your inner fire and what you want to create, let that lead you. Let that empower within you. You have that ability. Yes, life and death, that's all part of life. And what you want to create in this lifetime is your ability. So believe in yourself. Take that creative power that you possess and create the life that you not only want to live, but not only enjoy, not only fulfills you, but lights that inner fire and makes you want to get up to greet the day every day. Here is what the guidebook shares about Capricorn. It's from the Woven Path Tarot by Ambi Sun, and you have all that information right there. And it says Capricorns find great inner strength and power to persevere through most any situation. Their self-mastery is key to this, allowing them to push through most things most others would turn away from. This self-control also shows in their discipline of others, as they expect no less than loyalty and absolute support from others in their lives due to their own expectations of themselves. As they age, their intensity turns to humor, but they will still hope to have truth, honesty, and sturdy support from others. While they tend to be achievers and can make a legacy for themselves, they are sometimes seen as fame seekers. They are devout workers, but only for their goals, and as such, their things beyond themselves can feel irrelevant to them. So you have that strong mind, and you trust yourself. You're the cardinal earth sign of the zodiac. That shows the ability that you have to create things on this earth, this ability to do it. I always like to point out, like my own father, who I am so grateful for, that he told my mom before I was even born that if she could draw her dream house, he could build it for her. And to this day, that's the house they live in. Another Capricorn I met, he worked with me in a restaurant when I worked there, and he told me on his day off when he was bored, he made a radioactive out of a pop can or soda can, whatever you want to call it. So that just shows the creative potential that is here. And this queen, this passionate queen, this is your birthright and your power. Sure, technically she's astrologically ruling over Aries, but that passion and fire is within you too, Capricorn, when you take your ideas and you run with them and you believe in yourself. So there is Capricorn. I wonder who is up next in this random weird little thing that I have decided to do. So we're going to go through the deck, you know, just how awesome and different these cards are. There we have Leo, and there we have the Star. So that is our message, next up message for Leo. And again, how cute is this card? Like, the back is even fun and crazy, but this card is just so interesting and unique, and you've got all the different things here. Leos, you know, they're extremely creative, extremely passionate, because it's the fixed fire sign of the zodiac, and they're the showman of the zodiac. You know, they have these hidden talents. He's got his little I want to say that's like a flute recorder or something like that. You know, he's got his keyboard down here, he's got his notes and everything. He's making a song. He's got that ability to create something and make a song. So connecting to the Star over here, that's the card of hidden talents. It's also the opposite of Leo, because, you know, Leo, Aquarius are opposite signs on the zodiac, but it shows that talent, that hidden talent that Leo has, that he's ready to share with the world. So appearing for you, Leo, and the Star, that says, you know, you can be the star of your story. You were born to shine, to show the world what you're made of, to show the world what you're passionate about. And when you show people that, when you're not afraid to stand on the stage and show the world what you can do, you know, you inspire others to do the same. So you have that fixed fire. Let that fire, be a little stubborn about it. Let that fire lead you to creating the life you want. Share those hidden talents with the world. Be unafraid. Show, like, everybody what you can do. You have that talent. You have it. You're ready. You know, the Star follows the Tower in the major arcana sequence. So, you know, even if things have collapsed before, even if things that didn't work out, don't be afraid to shine again. You are the showman of the zodiac, and that passion of yours, that fire within you, can help create that life that you truly deserve, the one you want to live by, as long as you're willing to embrace that inner fire and that inner star that is within you. No, you don't necessarily have to get naked like the illustration suggests there, but, you know, just not being afraid to stand on the stage, you know, be open with people, be that light, let that inner star shine like you were born to do, because that's true. So many celebrities out there have that energy of Leo as their sun sign. So that Leo energy, and at the time of making this video, is very much Leo season. So that star, it's within all of us right now, the energy of the season. So whatever you want to achieve, whatever your talent is, Leo, trust yourself, trust that talent, and go after your dreams, because you and only you know what lights your inner fire, and only you can find that confidence within to make that fire lead you to showing the world what makes your fire burn brightly. Here's what the guidebook shares about Leo, and it says created by Sammy Newman, and you find where you can find Sammy Newman's work right here. And I don't know which deck it comes from, but we could find out there. Otter Logic is the name on Instagram, and you've got the Twitter there and the Tumblr. So that's that information. And it says, Leos are a sign of passion, boasting charisma and confidence. They throw themselves fully into anything they do with gusto. This optimism toward themselves and their situations can support them in trying new things, growing, and learning new skills. Leos are loyal to a fault and express themselves through arts quite often. This fire can support them when they run into obstacles, ensuring that they stay true to their goals, but it can also mean they become stubborn or unwilling to listen to change when faced with mistakes or poor actions. This comes doubly when they face people who take the spotlight from them and their hard-won talents or abilities which they value highly. They do not think of it as vanity. Instead, it's earned by their hard labor, but unfortunately this can come around as much the same thing. So that is the energy of Leo combined with that star. Leos, you were born to be stars. Go after your dreams. What is up next? We'll set him right up here and see which zodiac sign wants to come up for us next. Aries, 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 and the Queen of Cups. Aries is the beginning of the zodiac, the passion, the fire, the cardinal fire sign of the zodiac. And he's got his sights on what he wants to achieve. How cool is this card? It's just awesome. It's futuristic and retro at the same time. So he's got those lasers coming in. He's like, this is what I want, and this is what I want to achieve. And the Queen of Cups is right here, and it says swim for health in safe and pure pools. So that's a little interesting there. And that energy there, you know, a northern hemisphere for us at least, Aries, It's summertime. Go out and jump in a lake, jump in a pool, do something, get out there and just have fun, enjoying what makes your heart sing and what you love. This is the Queen of Cups. She's the mother of the tarot, just like Cancer is the mother of the Zodiac. So we have that energy, of being there for other people. And I say you can definitely be that way, Aries, wanting to inspire others, wanting to be there for others. But you deserve to be happy too. And that's what the energy of Queen of Cups, I feel, is here to say. To focus on letting your heart lead, to doing what makes your heart sing, what you love to do, and know that you can achieve your goals when you believe that you can. So Aries, the Queen of Cups, let that heart lead you to what you're passionate about. Let that heart take the control. And heart and passion go hand in hand here. So let that heart lead you to creating the life that you truly love and enjoy. Focusing on what it is you want to achieve. What fills your cup up with the most joy. Begin believing in yourself and believing in that, and taking the time to just believe that you have what it takes. Make sure you think everything through, because I know Aries are, a lot of times you're passionate about something and you want to go after it, but you don't necessarily think before you act. So taking that time to really listen to that intuition of yours can help you succeed too. But all in all, see where that heart can lead you. Have compassion for yourself, believe in yourself, be kind to yourself, be the mother to yourself that you need to be, to believe in your dreams, and take your ideas and run with them, doing what makes your heart sing and letting your heart lead you to where you want to be. Here's what the guidebook shares about Aries. We have the Aries right here, and it's from the Astro Kitties Astrologer Booster Pack, and it's created by Alicia Ario and the Lotus Moon, so you get all that information there. And it says, Aries is explosive, intense. They are not trying to be violent, but sometimes that's just how it comes out. When you lead with your head, always with self-certainty, sometimes you run into things. Aries people tend to be focused, concentrated on particular tasks or thoughts, and as a result can miss minute of things not related to their current focus. It's not that they don't care. It's just that outside of their current vision, so it can matter later. Aries will rise to the challenge, but likewise grow bored when things stop being challenging, causing them to drop connections or hobbies when they grow easy. So, you got to keep doing what makes your heart sing, Aries, so you don't lose focus on it. That sounds a lot like Sagittarius there. And, Sagittarius is my sun sign, Aries is my moon sign, so this could explain why I lose interest in things pretty easily. So that is halfway through the Zodiac. Let's see what comes up next. Go through the cards. I think I need to start putting them back over there again, because I've lost track. There we go. The Three of Crayons, which is not actually a tarot card. There, I did it again. So where were we? There we go. That's far enough. So we'll set these cards over to the side and talk about Sagittarius. Like I said, that is my sun sign, and that's very connected to Aries too. So we've had the fixed fire, the cardinal fire, and now we have the mutable fire. Now we're going to jump right into this because, like I said, this is the Three of Crayons, which is part of that magical fifth suit that we have in this deck, because that's just how awesome this deck is. It's random, it's weird, it's fun, and you're not going to find these cards like anywhere else all mixed up in a deck like this. So here is the information. It's from the Painted Lady Tarot deck. You can tell that if you see the back right there, because this is Painted Lady Tarot. And here is what it shares for Sagittarius. In a reading, the Three of Crayons is a call to turn the faucet on and let the creativity flow. It's a sign to make art, no matter how you feel about it, or if you think you're even any good. Sitting down to write a crappy poem, draw a picture with an ink pen that you can't erase and fix, or typing up your thoughts in a fun little format can be nice. We spend a lot of time in this life stopping ourselves from having things, thinking that because we aren't good at something, because it doesn't earn us money, it's a poor use of our time. But we should all try more crap. Draw a little comic about something silly that happened today, then share it with friends. Take a picture of something beautiful you see today and share it with friends. Write about something that happened and share it, or don't. It's up to you. But make things just because. It's never a bad reason. We don't have to read the reversal. The reversal is the other half here, so I'm not going to read that part, but I did miss this. The Three of Crayons is a call to start making things, even if they're not good, even if they're beautiful. Making art is worth it at all times. So yes, Sagittarius, if you want something, you have the power to create it. Get out your crayons, get out your markers, get out your paints, get out whatever you want to create and create the life that you want. You have that ability. Sagittarius is the most optimistic sign of the zodiac. It's also the one of higher knowledge and taking those ideas and not being afraid to shoot for the stars, being able to learn everything that we can in order to create what we want. And anything, practice makes perfect. The more you draw something, the more you try it, the better you're going to get at it. I remember when I first started trying to draw crows, they looked absolutely terrible. Yeah, they kind of resembled a bird, but they didn't have that description and that work and focus that it needed. And the more I did it, the better I got at it. The more I read the tarot, the better I got at it. So the more you're willing to work for it, the better you're going to get at it. Here is what the guidebook shares about Sagittarius. Sagittarius are hunters and seekers, always taking new vantage points to understand things from multiple angles. They find themselves interested in travel, wandering, and growing by changing. Their enthusiasm and wanderlust is met by true joy in their journeys. Sagittarius value integrity, not necessarily ethics or morals, but being true to who they are, which can align with that. They are heavily invested in exposing and fighting against inauthenticity, whatever it is. They will often state their opinions clearly, even if they've changed, making them at times seem inconsistent and always changing. They are efficient and well-intentioned, but at times their pinpoint accuracy can instead come off as brutal honesty. They tend to speak from a place of authority, even if they are not completely certain about something, or are likely to change their stance as they learn new things. That little part there, speaking with authority, and like we know everything, even if we don't. My husband always believes everything I say, and then I point out I just think it's right. I don't necessarily know if it's true. So definitely a little tidbit and quality of Sagittarius that I'm proud to say that I do have. But creativity is all around us, people. The 3 of crayons there. Create the life that you want, Sagittarius. Who is up next? Let's find out. We're more than halfway done with this now, which is good because I don't have that much space on my phone to hold a really long video. So Scorpio and the 4 of Swords. There we go. Scorpio, or the 4 of Wands, not the 4 of Swords. We got a lot of passion here, don't we? Passion, enthusiasm, that thing. And the 4, that is the strong foundation number of the pursuit of passion and fire. It is astrologically connected to Aries, but here it is connecting to Scorpio. So maybe the 4 of Wands, as that can relate to a wedding or some kind of celebration such as that. This could be showing your wedding coming up. It can show the wedding that you just had, the wedding that you had years ago that's worth appreciating. That is one aspect of it. But as I said, this is the 4 of the suit of passion and fire. So it says appreciate the strong foundation that you're passionate about. Let that inner fire lead you to creating a strong foundation that you're passionate about. You are one of the the fixed emotional sign of the zodiac, fixed water. So you have that emotional ability to create what you want, to focus on the joy and the happiness, but you also have that ability to get so just stuck in your emotions and the pain that you can't move forward. But the more you focus on what lights your inner fire, the more strong you feel you are within, and the more you focus on what you're passionate about, the more you're going to leave that negative side behind, the more you're going to free yourself from that ocean of emotion that wants to bring you down. Appreciate that strong foundation that you possess, the strong foundation that you are on your own, the strong foundation you have with your significant other, your partner, their life in general. Appreciate that strongness, that passion, that joy that you have in your life, and more joy is going to come to you. That's come up a few times here. That ability, just to focus on the good and not the negative, and that law of attraction. When you focus on the good, more good comes to you. If you focus on the negative, you get more negative. So the 4 of Wands connecting to you, Scorpio. Appreciate all that good. Appreciate all that strong foundation that you are, that ability you have to create the strong foundation that you're passionate about, because you absolutely do. And that person with you, perhaps, the one that you feel just connects with you, that just brings you so much happiness and joy in your life, appreciate them as well, and perhaps work together in order to create your passionate goals, because maybe they have the same ones. So we're going to move to where it is in the guidebook and a little information about Scorpio. And it's from the Animal Zodiac Oracle. So we've got that illustration right there. Very tribal, like I said earlier. It's an awesome illustration. And it says, Scorpio find themselves committed to whatever they do, whether it's academic, creative, or relationship-wise. They get buried in and don't often want to leave the situation, even if they should. Patient and mysterious, Scorpios will often wait to see how others act before revealing their hands. This carefulness hides a certainty and fearlessness and a deep sense of empathy. Scorpio can become fixated, though, unable to stop once they've started something. This carefulness can also cause Scorpios to be untrusting and manipulative with the intention of creating a safe space for themselves. Their stingers are sometimes active when they shouldn't be. So that safe place that they talked about there, that could be that strong foundation that the Four of Wands talks about, but that connection it has to other people, that significant other. Like, don't feel like you have to be so stuck in your own emotions and you don't want to let anybody else in, because others might be how you can create that strong foundation and help you do it. So that is Scorpio, and we're going to move right along and see who is up next. I don't even remember who we've got left in this. I know Taurus is still in here. Will Taurus be the next one we get? No, it's Gemini with the Emperor. Oh, those minds of yours, Gemini. That is your strong foundation. 4, just like Scorpio right there. 4 is the number of a strong foundation. And this says that you are enough. You are that leader. Donald Trump is a Gemini, I believe, and he trusts himself and he trusts his mind. He doesn't let anybody else stand in his way of what he wants. You have that ability too. Trust yourself, trust your mind, and really believe in yourself so you can create that strong foundation. It's not only just about the external strong foundation, it's about believing yourself and seeing yourself as that strong foundation in order to create the external strong foundation that you desire. The Gemini, like I said, is the sign of the twins. It's the mutable air. So your mind, can make or break you. Let your mind make you. Let your mind help you focus on what you want. But in order to be that strong foundation, in your heart, your body, your mind, and your soul all need focused on what you want to create. So see yourself as that strong foundation and start working towards creating the strong foundation that you desire, the one that you're passionate about. Because the Emperor, that's astrologically connected to the zodiac sign of Aries. And Aries, they know what lights their inner fire and what they're passionate about, and they're not afraid to go after it. So believe in yourself and trust your mind and trust yourself to go after the life that you want, to go after the life that you're passionate about. And know that when you see yourself as that strong foundation, when you have that authority within, to have that confidence within to go after your dreams, then anything is possible. Gemini is right here in the book, and it says it's from The Cosmic Consequence, and it's by Linda Lathian. And right here it says, things are better in twos. Gemini are active and prefer to make change, explore or experience new situations. They are adept at connecting to many people and can often be the points of connection between multiple other people. Incredible communicators, Gemini fit themselves in most situations and tend to have keen wit or intellect. Resourceful and ready, Gemini are able to shift to fit any problem. However, sometimes they view things too analytically and work to solve problems that don't exist or that don't require these kinds of tools. They also tend to have a short attention span, locking themselves into flitting, not fitting, from topic to topic, making them at times a bit inattentive. The fun-lovingness can sometimes make them seem non-committal and anxious. That's where the make or break or the mutable air comes in. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to see yourself as that strong foundation, and then you can create the external strong foundation that you want. Moving forward, I know we still have Virgo, we still have Taurus. Let's see who comes up next. I don't want to accidentally miss one, which we probably have at this point because I've never done something like this before, so I'm not positive I haven't missed one. Or who knows, there's Aquarius. We did forget that one. And the Queen or King of Wands. So passion, let that passion lead you to where you want to be. King of Wands is the one that's been around the world and seen it around the world. So don't just sit in that barrel thinking about what you want to achieve. Let that passion lead you. He's astrologically connected to Leo, so that's interesting that the Aquarius card connected with Leo, and the Leo card, the Aquarius Zodiac connects to Leo, kind of goes hand in hand there. It switches. So that ability to let your talent shine, to let your hidden talent shine, that's very much the energy of Aquarius. So not being afraid to stand in the light and share those talents. It's just like we talked about with Leo. So let that passion lead you. So the more you follow that passion, the more stories that you have to share with the world. Like travel the world, share your light, share your ability, and trust yourself to go after your dreams. You have that power to do it. You have that power to shine. The star is astrologically connected to you, Aquarius. Aquarius. And that star is very much that star power when you let that passion lead you. And don't be afraid to stand there and show the world what you're made of and what you're able to create. Believe in yourself. Take those passions and let them lead you to where you want to be. As it's the King of Wands, it relates to action. So, taking action on those ideas, not being afraid to, taking action on those passions and letting them lead you to where you want to be can help you become the king and queen of your story. Here is what the guidebook shares about Aquarius. Innovators, Aquarius, have strong minds that can look at things truly objectively, lending to their wits and cleverness. They are more likely to make decisions based on the logical or creative implications, including taking on risks. They are often unafraid to say what they think, even if this goes against what everyone else is saying. They don't see the issue in this and rarely worry about how it feels or sounds to other people, especially if it's true or they think it to be true. This analytical nature can lead people to thinking the Aquarius is too fixed on their own ideas or just outright rude. Natural curiosity to understand how things work will sometimes drive an Aquarius to toy with others to understand their actions, or understand the reactions, or dissect people or situations like a game. Understandably, other people don't always find it interesting. I personally do, Aquarius. I think you're one of the most, if not the most interesting sign of the zodiac. So let that out. Show the world. Just stand there in your power and show the world what you're made of. So there is Aquarius. I think we're almost complete, aren't we? We got to get to whichever one is next. There is Taurus. Taurus has the Queen of Fly Traps. Ooh, interesting, because the Queen of Fly Traps is not one of the members of the tarot. It's one of those extra cards that we have in this deck and makes it awesome. And here is that information. The card itself was created for this deck by Amy Smith, and it has more of her work right there. And it says, the Queen of Fly Traps is the queen of fooling you into her warm embrace with her honey sweet dew. Then she traps you, crushes you in her arms, and drains out all the goodness, happiness, and energy you can give. Then she discards you. Don't fall for her sickly trap. In a reading, the Queen of Fly Traps is a grabber of meals, drawer of gifts, and keeper of life. She bears lovingly sweet honey, dewdrops, and when you come close, spying the sweet treats, you are drawn in. Then she curls you in her arms and smothers you to death to sustain herself. For the plants, I can't hate them for what they do, but for the person, they draw you in because they want your energy and your love. They need it to fuel themselves, but when they are done, they will toss your body aside. This is a person who you will want to spend time with, who you will think regenerizes you as well. But over time, you'll find yourself unable to leave when you're done. You will leave when she allows, but not a moment sooner. Don't let yourself be suffocated by people like this. They'll take every second of your time, your energy, and then disappear when they find a new source. So that's a very, very interesting card to come up for you, Taurus. And I'm thinking about this myself because I'm married to a Taurus, so I don't know if this is like telling him, if he's watching this, if you're watching this, that I'm sucking all of your energy and stuff, but that's just personal. So I don't think I'm sucking your energy. I try to be nice. I try to like let you be yourself. Anywho, beside the point, don't let people suck your energy. Don't get so focused on the material goods of life either that you lose sight on what's important to you. You know, fixed earth, very much the comforts of life, the things to enjoy. But when you get trapped by that, like the Queen of Fly Traps, like keeping you prisoner to that, that's when you might lose sight on your goals. So believing in yourself and like not letting the things in life that might tempt you hold you prisoner. I feel like that's a strong message here for Taurus with that Queen of Fly Traps. Very interesting take, and I kind of love that this card came up for you because it's kind of reminding you, you know, not to get so trapped by things that you lose sight on what you want to achieve. Here's what the guidebook shares about Taurus. Taurus is more grounded and patient, receptive. The bull is steady, slow, but strong. When they make a choice, they will move with absolute certainty in that direction, but until they do, they may appear quite passive. Their consistency and practicality often sets them up for success when they finally do take movement. However, in their patience, Taurus can become stagnant when things aren't clear or when they have found themselves in a rut, often being quite picky in what things they will put in their time frame and in energy into to. They can also be possessive and overly sentimental, stuck in their ways, or in love with things they know to be similarly suited and stationary for them. So don't be trapped, Taurus. Take your ideas and run with them and go after your dreams, and you can achieve anything. Don't let other people trap you either. So that is Taurus, and I think we only have one left. So let's see in here where Virgo is and what Virgo has to share. Isn't that a cool illustration? I really like that. Did I get Virgo in here? Have I lost Virgo? Virgo, 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 Virgo. There's Virgo. Yes. Ha. We have Virgo. Like, Virgo, Virgo, where are you? And then we have this illustration with Virgo. And again, it's an illustration that doesn't have any numbers or anything on it. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords. So is this the 5 of swords? This is the 6 of swords. It's very clearly reminds me of the 6 of swords because of the bow, and they're like going off towards what they want to achieve. They're going past and finding that time of peace and harmony. I was really close, but no, it's actually the 7 of swords in this deck. So let's see what this says, okay? The 7 of swords is about letting go of your logic and high-mindedness. It's time to trust your gut, your instinct. Does this feel right? No. Then what can you do to make it so? It is not time for overthinking. You must act swiftly with decisiveness, and that won't happen if you're trying to make a plan. In a reading, the 7 of Swords speaks to literally throwing the swords overboard. The situation you're in is not one you can simply change perspective on or think through. You're traveling at night in a boat. There is nowhere else to go. So your first step should be throwing out the logic. Do not ever think. Instead, recognize that things are unclear and you have to play things by ear. Are you going to where you mean to, or are you being deceived? The only way to know for yourself is to trust your gut. Be like the cat and act on instinct. Cats are wise and sharp even when they're fools, but notably, they don't let themselves feel foolish when they fail or get it wrong. Trust your instincts here, even if you fumble. The situation is unclear and you're doing your best. You can try again until you get it right, and there is a right way to do things here. So, Virgo, you are the most, you're the virgin of the zodiac. You're the most creative sign of the zodiac when it comes to like the little details that go into it. You know the importance of perfecting your goals. You know the importance of achieving your goals. So, throw out the need for everything to be perfect and really focus on what it is. This is an illustration of night. I feel like it also relates to, taking those dreams and believing in them. At night when you're laying there worrying about everything, if you are worrying about everything, try to let the worry go and really focus on what dreams you want to make a reality, because you are the one that could focus on those little details that make everything perfect. My mom is a Virgo and she has this ability. She stresses about it so often, but she has this creative ability. She's like the party planner of the century. Everybody loves everything that she does. And you have that ability, Virgo. You're the beauty of the zodiac, the beautiful one of the zodiac that has the power to bring that beauty into life and make your life what you want it to be. Here it is what Virgo is shared in the guidebook. It says Virgos are adaptable, observant, prepared. They will take their time to understand things and fully take in the observations, synthesizing it into their lives. They are known to be healers and like to fix or cure situations or people, being caretakers quite well. This even-headedness serves them well in most situations and ensures that they are able to respond to any troubles. They work hard and will do what they can for others whenever possible. However, this observance lends them to acting too late or thinking too hard when something needs immediate action. Likewise, their penchant for helping others at any cost can see them overreaching themselves for the benefits of others when they in themselves need to rest or take that same care and attention for themselves, because self-care is important. Yes, Virgo, you are so always there. I talked about my mom and how she's great at parties and making sure everybody's happy. You want to make people happy, but throw that overboard for a little while so you can face those emotions and really believe in yourself and believe that whatever you make is beautiful and perfect. This is the Thief card of the tarot too, so don't let others steal your energy. Steal back your light and go after your dreams, because you are the one that can bring perfection and beauty into your life when you truly believe that you can. Have we hit every single one of the zodiacs? I believe we have, because there was Aries. Let's see if I can find Taurus really fast. There was Taurus. Gemini, we hit that one as well. Cancer is after Gemini. So there is Cancer right up here, if I can get it, with those illustrations. Got Cancer right there. After Cancer, my mind's going blank, isn't it? Leo is right here. So we had Leo an Aquarius connection right there. Virgo, we had that one just now, letting, you know, stealing back your light and your power, believing in yourself. After that is Libra, you know, taking that passion, believing in yourself and focusing on what lights your inner fire. Then, of course, Scorpio, you know, appreciating that strong foundation that you're passionate about. Sagittarius, coloring a picture, having fun, creating something, Sagittarius. Capricorn, creative ability, you know, letting that fire help you create that life that you want and deserve. Aquarius, right there with the King of Wands, just like, you know, the Leo Aquarius there, we've got Aquarius Leo here. So that passion of yours, share it with the world. And last but certainly not least, Pisces with that sun, you deserve to be happy. So that is all 12 zodiac signs with the information for each of them. Very, very short, you know, little message for all of them. If you want a personal reading with this deck, if you want more connection and personal reading for yourself, then comment on this video. Message me on either of the socials. All of that is available, or book one directly on my website. We can use this deck. We can use any one in my collection. As always, I really want to thank you for watching. I hope this inspired you. I hope this made you believe in yourself, as short as it was. You know, like I said, sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus, all of it plays a part in who you are. So get to know yourself. Get to know how awesome you are, because your future is yours to create when you believe in yourself. So that is all zodiacs at the present time, whenever you're watching this. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again in the next one.